Welcome back. Today we're going to be reviewing the 2026 Series 2 Top 75 All-Star Game version. In our last video, we opened up the Top 75 2026 Series 2 just general version. This one has the exclusive All-Star parallels on it that we'll be looking for. Again, it'd be nice to get anything big, but any numbered's great. Chasing the Seattle Mariners as a PC, but really looking for some of those buybacks out of this as we lean into the second half of the baseball season. So without further ado, let's get into it. Obviously, you have your chase rookies and all of that. Everyone kind of knows who they are. You're seeing a lot of the guys here of the bigger names of the game. We got Julio, we got Judge, we got Soto, we got Harper, Skeens, and Ohtani, of course. There's always Murakami, you got Eldridge for the Giants. And then you got your kind of rising stars, if you will, in the game with Roki Sasaki. You got Murakami for the White Sox. You got Chase DeWater, Sal Stewart. There's a plethora of them, and as they pop up, we'll pull them out. There are a few rookies that we may not necessarily catch. I always go back through and sift through when my videos are done to make sure that we get everything. All right, move this so the lighting's a bit better for you folks. We got Jake Palish, Austin Wins, Griffin Conine, Shane McClanahan. I forgot to peek. Let's see what's back there. We do have a bit of a refractor in the back. Okay. Alec Burleson, Jonathan Pintera, Logan Hoppy, Parker Meadows, Joe Musgrave, McCade Brown on the rookie, Jared Jones, Petey Halpin, and it looks like this is where we go to the back. Well, we got a backwards card here for Tyler Glasnow on the gold All-Star game. Oh, fantastic. Glasnow out of 50. I was not expecting that. You guys are seeing my nails are painted. My 4-year-old painted them for me. That's a big take. I did not. That's the biggest card I've pulled out of any of the 75 series. That's huge. Not the biggest name, but out of 50 on the gold is fantastic. We'll take that any day. Let's get that loaded up. And we'll park that right back here. Out of the first pack, too. Fantastic. Let's hope that luck keeps rolling. I was wondering why we could see hollow all the way from the back. Okay. Well, I guess that was the Titans of the game we could see. So there's the All-Star parallel that we're discussing earlier, and then it looks like a 91 behind it. But we got the Yankees, Kyle Bradish, Isaac Paredes, Eugenio Suarez, Philip Abner, Kyron Perez, Michael Garcia, Nolan Hoffman on the rookie, Yoan Moncada, Christian Javier, Jorge Polanco. He looked way better in a Mariners uniform. He's kind of a stud for us in the playoffs, even though it didn't work out. Got Cincinnati. I think this is okay. We got Hunter Green on the All-Star background. Jose Ramirez peeking out behind him. I really like these parallels here. It's really cool. They are not numbered, but they look pretty sharp. Jose Ramirez on the 91. Colson Montgomery on the Titans of the game. Hunter Green seems to be a name that's popping up a lot in my cards I've been opening. Alright, so we do have a couple of things back there. All-Star, looks like a glove work, a Titans, and then a backwards card. Alright, Jose Fermin, Jack Winkler, Ozzie Albies, Kate Smith, Henry Davis, Miami Marlins, Denzel Clark, Young-Sung Kim, Brian Reynolds, Carter Jensen, not a bad rookie to have. Here's our All-Star. Pitcher, okay, and then our backwards card behind it. So let's pull Francisco out on the Titans. We'll turn him around just to see what we have going on back here. We do have a White Sox, so we are hoping for a Murakami here, but Mark Grace on the glove work. We're getting the entirety of the team on the holo foil. So, not a bad pack. Neither of those are numbered. But for those White Sox fans, that's a cool card. That may be the first holo foil I've pulled of a team. I might be incorrect on that. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I do have a holo foil of the Reds. Robert Stevenson on the All-Star game. So far, a few packs in. Not a bad haul. So, really looking for the Jordan Alvarez, the Ohtani base would be nice, or any Ohtani really would be nice, as you all know. That one looks a little thick. That might be some memorabilia back there. Graham Pauley, Jake Mangum, Atlanta Braves, Grayson Rodriguez, Brandon Lowe, Tatsuya Imai, Stevenson, Jarren Duran, Pablo Lopez. All right, and behind Hassel, we have that, I believe it is a memorabilia. Real Muto on the game used. Chase card for me. So it's a game used. Doesn't tell you which game. Be nice if it was the All-Star game. Major League Material card. We take that all day. That's cool. For the Phillies, we've gotten a few of these so far. We've got, if I can get it in the sleeve here. We got one with Jazz Chisholm and another one of, who was it? Matt Shaw. We'll get Cole Young on the rookie. This guy is, I think, going to be a stud for a while. Not biased, maybe a little, but I guess I should put the memorabilia back here. So we got to 50. We got a memorabilia, non-numbered, but memorabilia. Turned out to be a pretty good box. Probably the best box of 75 I've opened up, to be honest. Okay, so we got another All-Star in this one. Brandon Woodruff, Nathan Lucas, Sprout, Perez, Sears, Sanchez, JP, Rackett, the Dirt Dynamos, Corey Lee, Paul Goldschmidt, Framber Valdez, and the 91 behind him is Sammy Sosa, and then Freddie Freeman. Probably have about 11 of these by now. Freddie Freeman seems to be the most populated card for that particular insert. And the Sammy Sosa. I'll just tuck down here on that pile. We'll go back through everything here at the end of the video. Do a quick check-in. See what we got. Another Risen Suns. We pulled this out of the last box, and I was telling everyone that although it's not a huge card, it does sell for a couple of bucks. So it looks like we got an All-Star on parallel on one of our 91s. So Risen Suns, we keep. Teon, Mark Vientos, Jake Irvin, Dugan Darnell on the rookie, Cade Horton on the tops, All-Star rookie, Cody Senga, Noah Cameron tops, All-Star rookie, Joe Hader, Max Muncy on the Future Stars, Kyle Leahy, Chase DeLauder, that is a rookie chase card that we're going for. Satchel Paige. Wow, that's a cool one on the All-Star. And then another Cole Young, he's popping out. All right, so 2 sleeves here. Neither of these are numbered. Every time I flip my hand and I see my painted nails, I got to get that stuff off of me. Just upset my girl, which hurts my heart a little bit. But she likes it. And Satchel Paige, I don't believe these are numbered. Yeah. Cool card, though. And is that gold? No, that's silver. Keep moving here. And for those of you that rip enough, I mean, any box can have anything in it, but once we've hit that to 50 out the gate, my expectations are low here, but that's fine. Nick Castellanos, Thomas Sagasi, Diaz, Tanner Hook, Ryan Walker, Blaise Castano, Carson Kelly, Gurriel, Massey, getting into our All-Star behind Wynn, Bryce Eldridge. That's actually a good one. That's a guy we're looking for. So the All-Star rookie card, and then we've got glove work of Matt Chapman and a Jaron Duran on the Stars. I want to get this one sleeved. This is actually turning out to be a hell of a box for us. It's not going to make up for everything else, but we just like ripping here. We like seeing stuff. It's nice to have some cards that you can maybe offload, pay for your next couple boxes so you're not just shelling out cash. But that's part of the hobby too. It's all about the chase, right? It's all about the chase. We'll put that up here too. And peeking back, looks like majority base pack, maybe a Titans of the Game on the back. We'll get there. Spencer Torkelson, Laureano, Valera, Freeman, James Oatman, Scherzer, Muscleman. That one sells a little bit, not too much, couple bucks, just judges on it. Ji-Hui Bay, Merrill Kelly, Lodolo, Trevesi on the rookie, Taylor Ward, and not Jordan. That's not what we're looking for. Bubba Chandler on the Titans. Did I just do that, or did it come like that? Did that card just pop out? And that's got to be from the factory. That's crazy bad. That's crazy bad. What is going on? That's good thing that's not some bigger name. That would upset me a bit more. That's crazy. It's not even worth sleeving at this point, but we're going to. Another peek. We got another 2026 All-Star game. 1991s. Looks like 2 back-to-back. And then stars of the MLB. Jung-Hoo Lee, Chapman, Wallner, Santander, Real Muto, Jackson Jobe on the future, George Kirby, Jose Corniel, Raisel Iglesias. We have a backwards card there. Let's save that one. It looks like Pirates, maybe someone else. Zach Neto on the All-Star game. Roman Anthony on the throwback. We'll take that on the Topps All-Star rookie. Kyle Schwarber going back here. I'll get those sleeved up in a second. Let's do the reveal. Brian Reynolds, not the Pirate we wanted, but we'll take it. I'll take that. I need to get my stands out. Gotta dig those out. Get these sleeved up. Before we move on. 91. Let's Roman now. That would have been nice to get this one at the 2026 All-Star game, but beggars can't be choosers, and I did already get the Eldridge with it, so. I'll take that. All right, a few more packs here. One backwards card back there. That's probably another Sparkle. Shane Bieber. DC Duos. Justin Steele. Torrance. Mountcastle. Perkins. Abreu. Matthews. Cavalli. Mitch Ferris. Alexander. Isbell showing them arms. Stars of the MLB, we got I think we got another numbered here for the Nationals. Second baseman Luis Garcia on the yellow sparkle. I believe these are numbered. Yep, out of 399. So, 2 numbereds out of this box. This is far and away the best box of top 75 that I've opened. And again, it's not like I'm opening cases of them, but I've opened enough. Pseudo God box in this household. Let's get those out. All right, here we go. Another peek back here. We got an Allstar. We got another backwards card. It looks like one of those, I forget what they call them, the numbers. Freddie Peralta, Framber Valdez, Dylan Cease, the Belting Bros. Is that J-Rod and Randy Rosarena? Harrison, Uribe, Schneider, Palante, Josh Simpson, Luis Robert Jr., our All-Star game before we get to the backwards card. Chris Bryant, we will take that. He's been around. Sal Stewart on the Stars of the MLB. He's a stud. And then behind him, we are looking at Tony Gwynn on the number. I forget. We'll see what the card is behind here, but I think it's just a sparkle. It is just a sparkle for Kansas City. We know we're looking for Bobby. We'll take Carter Jensen. We'll take Carter Jensen on the rookie sparkle. We'll take that. All right, so this box is. I thought I was going to be done with 75, but I might dive back into it. This All-Star stuff is doing its job. Chris Bryant, this would have been great like 6-7 years ago. He's kind of danced around the league a bit. He's not terrible, but he's not the guy that when he was with the Cubs. He's not the guy that played ball against Harper back in the day in Vegas. That's for sure. That's a cool card. Not super rare. These are MLB leaders. 1994, Tony Gwynn, Jeff Bagwell, Paul O'Neill, Albert Bell, Frank Thomas, Lofton, Wade Boggs. Look at that, batting 394 in 1994. Look how many of those guys are well over 300. Insane. He's not underrated. Everyone knows his name if you know baseball, but the newer generation doesn't know his name. And then Sal Stewart, he's really turning it on right now too. He's a good watch for Rookie of the Year. Again, not expecting much more out of it. I keep saying it, but they keep throwing me something. Hunter Green, Aaron Nola, Logan Henderson, Joey Cantillo, Seiya Suzuki, Jeff McNeil, Luis Garcia, the Beantown Buds, Nick Allen, Connor Norby, Jason Dominguez, Kevin Alcantara on the Future Stars. I'm thinking I get one of this exact card in every 6 packs, it seems like. Brian Roquillo and Jackson Churio on the Stars of the MLB. I need to get the checklist for the Stars of the MLB because I know I'm pretty damn close to having the whole set. If not there. Another peak, another Titans, another 91. Doesn't look like anything else there. Okay, Nick York, Hobie Milner, Pete Alonso, Cannon, Garrett, Amador, Boyle, the boys, Luis Severino, Suarez, Trey Savage. That's a stash on the rookie pile. Where did that go? Right here. Tanner Gordon, Bo Bichette on the 91 horizontal. Bryce Eldridge. I mean, I know the inserts are not quite the same, but gosh, this guy, 6'7", just playing some ball. 6'7". You don't typically see super tall baseball players. In the modern age, we've been seeing a bit more. Obviously, Judge is a one. It's not to say that there hasn't been any, but all right, last pack. We do have another All-Star. It doesn't look like any backwards cards. Can't complain based off of what we've pulled so far out of this box. Luis Matos. It would be nice to get one more possible what do you call it? Buyback option. Yandy Diaz, Mike Burrows, Zach Cole, Slade Saccone, Julio. That's PC right there. PC Julio, and then Brady House. Perfect. We'll get these sleeved. We'll do a quick review. Now this video is going on long, so I'll keep the review very short. You can see in the back we got the Luis Garcia at a $3.99 on the yellow sparkle. We got Tyler Glasnow. That's the big hit. Tyler Glasnow. Oh, and as all those fall on the gold All-Star game out of 50. 22 out of 50. Beautiful. We got the game used JT Realmuto on the patch. We got the Bryce Eldridge rookie 2026 All-Star game. Take that. And then we got Carter Jensen on the sparkle rookie. Brian Reynolds on the sparkle. And anything else of note? Nothing too crazy. We all saw it. The other All-Star game parallels that we have. We'll go through here quickly. We got Julio, Chris Bryant, Zach Neto, Satchel Paige, Framber Valdez, Robert Stevenson, and Hunter Green on the horizontal. Thanks for joining me. I know this has been a long video. Appreciate the time. And we'll get to cracking another one here soon.